You know, it's time to talk a little bit about this one that's coming across Cuba, and this is going to be moving up into the Gulf of Mexico. Our guidance is in pretty good agreement, clustered on a solution that would bring this onshore somewhere on the west coast of Florida, either between the Big Bend area or just south of Tampa during the day Sunday, and then move it up to the northeast near or just off of our coast with a slower forward motion as we head into the early to middle part of next week. So we like to see the guidance tightly clustered. You will notice a couple of these are showing a more of an escape route, quicker route to sea. We'll see. I don't like to put much stock into this, and the reason for that is because we're at a point where we don't have a center of circulation. Now, I'll be real with you. The meteorologist in me, because I want to see a solution and I want to gain confidence in the forecast, I want to see a center because that helps us gain confidence. However, the longer we go without actually having a closed off center of circulation, the weaker this storm will be and the less likelihood it has of really getting its act together. So it's kind of one of those things where you're torn with it. But I would like to at least get a little more confidence in what's coming at us. So let's show you Vipercast here, showing the storm approaching the Florida coast Sunday morning and then moving up across the Florida Big Bend area in North Florida or South Georgia sometime during the day Monday. That's going to put a ton of moisture up against the South Carolina coast. And depending on exactly where this center goes, let's say it's a little closer to the coast and hugs us a little tighter and is a little slower, that's going to dump a ton of rain across the area. If it's a little bit farther east, we may not get hardly anything. And it's all going to be made by a few miles. I mean, I'm talking 50, 100 miles here. And that's going to make the difference in this. So that's why we've got to really wait until we get a closed center of circulation before the models are really going to be able to handle this. But first glance, through Tuesday, it looks like a solid 3 to 5 inches of rain will be possible across the low country. And again, this is an early look. This is not set in stone. This is going to change most likely. It could go up if the storm is a little bit closer to the coastline. It very well may go down if the storm is a little farther offshore. Right now, I don't expect significant wind issues out of it, but again, that's also going to depend on the strength and size and direction of the storm as it moves in out of Florida. We've got scattered and numerous thunderstorms showing up now back inland. You can see back toward I-95. These are beginning to blow up here, and we also have a few isolated showers out along the coastline at Highway 17. It's cooking. Temperatures are in the low to mid-90s. It feels like right now, by the way, that we're between 100 and 112 degrees in many areas. I don't buy that 122 at the Mount Pleasant site, by the way. That seems a little off. Excessive heat advisory in place. We're heading for mid-90s today. Let's check out the weekend. Gearing up for increasing rain probabilities here as we move towards Sunday and Monday. See that rain chance now up to 70%. That would be our tropical moisture. And Hannah, the challenge here over the next couple of days will be determining how quickly we can get this out of here. It may try to stick around. We don't want it to. It needs to get out of town. But we'll see. We're going to watch that for you as we head toward the middle and end of next week.